Have you ever noticed that when you try to fix a problem without really fixing it, you only make the problem worse? Well, that's what Lana found out in the episode I'm going to talk about today. So join me as I, SteamTeamRedubUK, CC Trainor-Ling, bring you another retro review from past seasons of The Loud House. Cue the intro! Today's episode is Scales of Justice. In this episode, Lana tries to save her favorite fish from getting their home destroyed, but ends up making things worse in the process. It should go without saying this was yet another fantastic episode for Lana and her love for animals. While the episode Frog Wild was more about preserving an animal's right to live, this episode was more focused on the environment and the negative impact construction can have on wildlife. Lana demonstrated how far she'll go as an activist and protect the well-being of animals, even if it means doing something completely out of the ordinary. She definitely has a big heart in these kinds of episodes and always has good intentions, but her downfall in this episode was trying to take a shortcut. She thought the standard door-to-door petition like her parents suggested she do would take too long. Instead, thanks to Lenny thinking a mud-covered Lana was some kind of monster, her plan was to scare off the guy who was intending to destroy the lake the Fishmans and their many eggs were living in. She actually got a bunch of animals to dress up as a lake monster, and you gotta give her props for making it look convincing. While she successfully scared off the company intending to turn the lake at Tall Timbers Park into a mustard warehouse, her plan grabbed the attention of local townsfolk and news reporter Catherine Mulligan, who wanted to see the monster for themselves, and their presence weren't making life any better for the Fishmans either. So Lana decided to have her lake monster show up at another location, and that would get everyone to leave Tall Timbers Park and go to Short Shrub Creek instead. However, Lana finds out the mustard warehouse were going to use Short Shrub as their new building site, but now they could resume their work at Tall Timbers because the monster had relocated. In a sense, Lana never really fixed their problem. She just moved it from one place to another, and the Fishmans were still put in danger no matter what. That's when she decided to do the proper thing by collecting signatures on a petition, but she waited too long to do so and fell short of her goal. However, Lisa points out how the Fishmans are actually an endangered species and their home can't be destroyed. So even though it may come off as a slightly convenient resolution, Lana still got to save her animal friends and their newborn babies, and that's all she really wanted. This episode also includes a few humorous highlights, mostly in the form of running gags. First, there was the Peanuts reference with a trumpet playing when the parents were talking. They do it again at the end with Lisa, and it turns out Luna was the one playing the trumpet. That was pretty funny. Then there was Catherine Mulligan referring to herself in the journalistic third person by talking and acting like a stereotypical news reporter even when the camera wasn't rolling. It's even funnier how she says her name how many times on TV, and yet Rita and Becky can't remember it. And finally, there was the gag of Lenny getting scared and constantly running into either a wall or a tree. While I agree she was presented as too stupid to realize Lana was not a monster and how she had her eyes closed when she was running into walls, it was just something goofy to laugh at. I don't know how she could keep running into trees even though her eyes were wide open, but hey, this is nothing compared to the time she thought a lifeless rock was actually her brother. Overall, I don't know what else to say other than this was another great episode for Lana and the animal activism side of her character. Despite her methods on how she thought she could fix her problem with the Fishmans without much effort, her heart was always in the right place and she'll do anything to save an animal in need. Between her and the running gags, you'll get your share of entertainment out of this one. With that said, I give Scales of Justice a 9.1 out of 10. Well folks, that concludes my review of Scales of Justice. So I gotta ask, what did you guys think of this episode? Sound off in the comments below, and be sure to click that subscribe button for more Loud House related content. That's going to do it for me. I'll catch you guys for the next video, but until then, this is SteamTeamRedubUK, CC Trainor-Ling, signing off. Peace out, home slices.